What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is Morticia, and ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new customs video. And today, to celebrate the release of the Addams Family animated movie, we're going to go on ahead and build Gomez, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, Morticia? Morticia? I don't know how to say her name correctly. So, this is not like a sponsored video or anything like that. This was actually a request from many of you guys as far as... Usually I try to do the customs in regards to like when a movie comes out. It's kind of like, you know, in tandem, does better as a video. And then in addition to that, you guys seem to really get hyped up when a certain movie comes out. So a lot of you guys were saying like, hey, Addams Family is coming out. Why don't you go on ahead and try to do a custom for that? So that's exactly what we're going to go on ahead and attempt here today is to try to create an Addams Family Gomez and more. Again, I'm going to just mess it up. I think it's Morticia, but like Patricia, but with the Mort in the front, I'm pretty sure. But I could be 100% wrong about that also. So I'm certain you guys will let me know should I be incorrect. So with that all in mind, of course, don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, hit that thumbs up button. That is always very highly appreciated. And without further ado, let's get rocking rolling. Oh, and don't forget, if you end up doing your own design for these characters, whichever ones you end up actually designing, please don't forget to share those on social media at Blitzwinger, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you guys so very much for doing so. We gotta slow you down a little bit. Slow your roll. Okay, so I think we'll start with Mort. Okay, let's see. I literally just Googled what the character model looks like in this movie now. Morticia. Wait, no, that's Mordecai. How do... Whoop, no. Okay, sorry. We almost got it right. Morticia. At least that's how it was spelled online. So we have the name figured out. Now we can get to customizing. Okay, so let's start with, first and foremost, her patented kind of pale, almost, I think she's supposed to be a vampire, right? I'm pretty sure. Vampire-like skin. I'm pretty sure, at least. Again, those of you who know more about Addams Family, I am certain will correct me, and that's perfectly fair. So obviously, if you take the time to do so, let me know in the comment section below, just so I know. So we could go kind of two ways here, either the long sleeve design, but it looks like she's wearing sort of a dress that's like half and half. So I think that's what we're going to do is sort of mix it up a little bit. I also wonder if we could paint the hands the same. There we go. I think that's almost a little bit more correct because it's not quite like the pale white that we chose before. Okay, so now let's see. How the heck are we going to make it look like she's wearing a dress? Okay, I guess for the legs, we could literally just go with a black attire, right? Because there's no additional details required. So I think that that's actually not such a bad idea. Whoops, what am I doing? We can just use these leggings. There we go. I think the most difficult aspect of this character will probably be the haircut and the face. That will be probably the two most difficult things to figure out how to make it look correct. Oh, and I guess the dress as well. Oh, are there any DC characters that wear dresses that we could just recolor to black? I guess we could use that, for example. That's an option for the design. It's kind of dress-like. It's not quite a dress, but it sort of looks like a dress. That would not... Whoops, sorry. That would not be applicable here. Can this look like a dress? No, because you can't recolor the white part to make that black. So that's not going to work. Can this... What recolors on this? Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wasn't changing color at first. Okay, let's just keep scrolling then. What about this? Okay. I mean, that's not great, but not terrible either. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can see here. Ooh. How about that? Okay, that looks cool, but not accurate at all. So, can't really use that one. Now that is pretty accurate. It's not super accurate, but pretty accurate. Nevertheless, can we recolor this? Yes, but again, the problem with this one is that you have the green belt there, so that's not very accurate. Now, this could work, because it also has the correct skin tone for the character, right? The sort of pale off-white, vampire white sort of design, right? I think we could go with that. That's a possibility. Let's keep scrolling. If we see anything else, obviously, we could try. Let's see this one. Whoops, sorry. I was like, why is it orange? No, that one won't work either. Let's keep scrolling. What about this one? I mean, the stars make it look a little bit more busy, and it does look a bit more like an armor than a dress. So that's not ideal, because it kind of looks a little bit more metallic. We could use this one with the Catwoman sort of belt look. That one's pretty decent look as well for the character. And I think that's about it. Okay, so I think that Livewire still was like the best option overall. So I think that's what we'll go with. So let's scroll to the letter L. Whoops. There it is. Okay. So we swap that. Now, I am realizing that... Wait, that's so weird. In some of the pictures, she has a collar around the dress, and then in some of them, she doesn't. So that's confusing. Maybe there's multiple costumes for the character, I guess? Yeah, probably, clearly. Okay. Because I was thinking maybe if we have to include the collar, we could have, I don't know, maybe used this almost to give it that sort of look. Which actually doesn't look all that bad. But the problem is I think we won't be able to use that if we want to use the long hair. Because any type of haircut that we select for this character, which she sort of has kind of hair like that. It's definitely a long haircut, so we obviously need to look through the longer hairstyles. And sort of kind of slicked back a little bit as well. Almost like this, maybe? No. I think that maybe this one up here was kind of pretty correct. This. So I think we could go with that. Recolor that to black. And then for the face, we could actually probably just use one of the custom available designs here. And let's see. Is there any design that has the sort of kind of like makeup on the cheeks, I guess? Maybe that one right there, right? So if we recolor this like that, and then will it let us change the color of the is that considered a decal? No, it's not a decal. Is it considered face decal? Nope, that's the eyebrows. What the heck changes the makeup color? Is there anything that can change the... Oh, that's the eyeshadow. Lip... Maybe lip color changes that. Nope, that does not change. Okay, what the heck, man? Well, accessories is not what we're looking for. I guess it should be this, right? That would change the color on the makeup, but it's not working. I mean, it's not completely wrong in color. I just think it's supposed to be a little bit lighter in general. But overall... not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay, so that is one design completed. Now, the next design that we're going to go on ahead and work on is going to be Gomez. So, let's see how we need... Oh my gosh, I just looked at his haircut. I'm like, how the heck are we going to do that? Okay. All right. He has like a very unique haircut. It's a kind of like a hair part. Oh, and he's got a mustache too. Okay, so that's going to be another detail that we need to nail about this character in order to get it correctly. Okay, so we're gonna what am I... Oh, change the name. Whoops, sorry. So Gomez. Speaking of the Addams Family, let me know if you guys are excited for the Addams Family movie. Are you going to be checking it out? Are you even fans of the Addams Family? I'm curious. For me personally, I think I might have seen maybe one episode of Addams Family ever. Like the, I hope it was an episode. I don't know. Maybe it was a part of a movie. I'm not sure if it even was a TV show. I'm pretty sure it was a TV show. And that's why, at least that's how I'm remembering it, like from... when I was a kid, but I could be wrong about that. So don't quote me on it, but I think that's what it was, and I'm pretty sure that it was a show. So let's see. We need to figure out how to give him the striped kind of tuxedo type look. Okay. I don't even know where we... Okay, let's start with this. I guess we know he doesn't wear any gloves or anything like that, so I think we're good to go there. Okay, I'm trying to think if... Are there any sleeves in the game that have... Ooh, perfect. I was going to say, are there any sleeves in the game that have stripes? And would you look at that? Okay, so his outfit is weird because I think it's purple, but it also kind of looks blue-ish. So it's kind of like a blue-purple kind of color. Yeah. With like white stripes or like light blue stripes. I guess it is blue for the most part. What about... I just feel like these stripes are a little bit too busy. We could go with that blue, actually. So it's a little bit more... cohesive of a look. Let's scroll through though. Let's see if there's anything else that has kind of the stripes going down the design. Okay, so there's also this one, the Joker henchman. Whoops, sorry, wrong one. Sorry, Joker henchman. But obviously the stripes on this costume would be completely incorrect. At least the other one is somewhat close. It's not a very similar design, but at least it's in the ballpark of being correct. Okay, yeah, I'm not really seeing much here. So let me go on ahead and change the color on that. That looks pretty clean. Now, for the presets, this is where it's going to be tough because we need to try to find a tuxedo for him. I wonder if the Toyman character, does he wear a tuxedo that's similar to that? Joker, Mad Hatter, where is his... Okay, there it is. So it's kind of correct, but the underneath like vest and all that is a little bit wrong. But at least we do get the striped look. But let's see if there's anything more accurate. Obviously, something like this looks a little bit more accurate as far as how it looks, just in terms of looking more like a tuxedo and kind of a suit. But I don't think we're going to find anything that has stripes in a similar pattern that we see there. Like, I literally can't... at first, I'm so glad that Toyman exists as a character in this game, because if you didn't, obviously we wouldn't even be able to get close to the design. I mean, we'd obviously improvise something we usually do, and we try to come up with something that looks at least inspired by what we're working on. But in this scenario, yeah. Like, there's a lot of tuxedo costumes, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm obviously well aware of that. But these don't look accurate just in the sense that they look just like regular tuxedos. So, because of that... I think suffice it to say we should go with this costume here. Now, for the legs, I guess maybe if they have the Toyman legs, that would be pretty nice. Okay, let's see. I don't know how this will look. Oh, awkward. Okay, and so this is where we run into our first issue because that no longer matches. Okay. Ooh, what about this? Hey, look at that. The trickster springs to action to help us out with this. That actually does match pretty nicely. It doesn't give us the black boots that he wears or like shoes that he wears, but it's not completely off, so that is not too shabby. I am curious to see if there's anything that can like transition us from the torso design for Toyman to the leg design for Trickster. So let's take a look at what those respective hip pieces look like if they're even in the game. So we have this one, which is all right looking, not great. And then the Trickster design, which looks a little bit better. So I think that that is a smoother transition from one design to the other. Okay. Now, oh man, I don't even know what to proceed with next. Okay, I guess we'll go with the head design. So we need a... Oh, okay. Wait, we need to remove the helmet because we can't actually see anything. As far as the face design, you can't even see the mustache that we just came up with for this character. There we go. Okay, well, actually, that kind of makes him look a little bit like a supervillain. Is it the eyebrows? It might be the eyebrows. Yeah, this one looks a bit more correct, I think. Let's scroll through. Is there anything that's more closer? I think he only has the mustache. He doesn't have like additional facial hair, so that's what we are looking for. Just the mustache section. I think maybe even this one's a little bit more closer. No? Oh no, that has the goatee. And I think that one... Does this have the goatee as well? Yeah, it does. Okay. So I think out of all the ones that are available, I think this one is probably the most correct. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to figure out how we could match the skin tone. I don't think they have anything in the game that would match. I mean, sort of like... I think we're close. I think we're sort of, kind of close to the design from the film. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think that should be the closest we can get. And again, I know some people are like, oh my gosh, freaking out. I always go out of my way, guys, to try to make sure that we're accurate and we're respectful and, you know, orderly and so on and so forth. Okay, so we need the haircut now. Man, I don't know how the heck we're gonna make that hair look even remotely close. He basically has like a haircut that's like sort of like two sides split down the middle and two different hairstyles. I mean, it's almost like this kind of works, but it doesn't split both ways. It only goes one way. Like the hair, what is it called? Like a part, I think it's called. It only goes one way. And I don't think there's anything in the game. Maybe that. That's not terrible. Especially if we could get rid of those white lines on the hair. There we go. Like, it's kind of close. Man, it's tough to try to figure out which one, like, looks... Okay. Well, that looks cool, but it's not accurate. Wonder what that looks like. Nope. Yeah, I think that this might be actually the way to go here. Because at least it kind of like splits off down the middle and it goes kind of both ways. So I think that that's somewhat accurate. Maybe I shouldn't be also looking at the Funko Pop of this design. Maybe it's not quite as accurate in design, but I think we're close. I'm pretty sure at least. So I think with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed our design of Gomez from the Addams Family 2019 film and Morticia. So let's go take a look at both designs out and about and take a look at what we wound up with and if we're happy with the results of the characters that we managed to go on ahead and assemble here today. So first and foremost, we have Gomez right here. So there he is, looking pretty cool. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised we were able to find something that looks like the correct tuxedo design. And then there is Morticia, right? I'm assuming we're saying that correctly. So there we are with the two designs side by side. The Addams Family is not complete, but we definitely have two of the kind of, I guess, main characters, right? At least by the looks of it, from like all the promotional materials, they seem like they were front and center. So if you guys want to see designs for any of the other characters, like there's this bald guy who's like somewhat tall. There's like a zombie Frankenstein dude. There's like a lion, I think, which seems like a grandma. I think that's... What the heck is that hair thing? I don't even know what that is. There's something like what looks like a bunch of hair with a hat and glasses. So I guess that's another character. I don't know. If you guys want to see designs for those other characters, let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you all later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.